Hey Sagittarius, I am here with your weekly reading for April 30th through May 7th. Almost finished with April. So these are the oracle cards I was drawn to: Shadowscapes Tarot, Animal Spirit, Moonology, and Work Your Light. All of that can be found in the description box. Also, as normal, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. You might want to check the other videos out to get kind of a better overview of what's going on with you, because this is general. So not all of it's going to resonate with everybody. So take what is for you and leave the rest because that's for someone else. All right, let's get into your reading. We have Death, King of Wands, Otter Spirit, you are never alone. Waxing Moon, the energy is gaining momentum, and Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Somebody got this card last week. It may have been you, I can't remember. So what I feel with these two cards, with the Death card, I'm really just seeing transformation. That's what I'm hearing. I feel like you're transforming into the King of Wands. This is fire energy, so obviously this is your energy. So I really feel like you're just coming into your own power, getting really comfortable in who you are, feeling very confident. And with this Death card, all I see is transformation. I really don't see anything bad from it. Like, I feel like whatever ended is in the past, you know, it's behind you. And so, like, the hurt, while it still may hurt, it doesn't hurt like it does. And you're, like, definitely any new energy is what I'm feeling. The Outer Spirit, you are never alone. So what I'm feeling from this is that you don't really feel lonely. I think maybe you're realizing that there are people around you, and if this isn't necessarily about the people around you, I feel like you're getting more in tune with the universe, or, you know, something bigger outside of yourself, and just kind of working with that energy, because I do see creating heaven on earth. It's happening over here. So I do feel like you are creating something new. You're creating a new life, or getting rid of the things that really weren't working for you anymore. And your energy is gaining momentum. Like I said, there were quite a few signs last week that I was like, your energy, this is like starting the snowball effect. It may feel really small right now, but you know, it's going to grow. And I feel like you're in the growing phase, and it is moving very fast. Not to mention, you know, you have the fire element here. So I do feel like things are moving extremely quickly. All right, so that's a fantastic way to start off your reading. Let's go into the general. General. Sagittarius, focus, obstacle, advice, and potential outcome. Please and thank you. Sagittarius, April 30th through May 7th. So let's see. There we go. got the Fool starting it off. And then, ooh, very good cards, very good cards. And then I do see the Magician over here. So just kind of glancing at your cards, overall, you do feel like you've been renewed. You do have this new faith, this new energy going on with you, inner clarity, just like this is your time. You are feeling great. Your focus is taking a leap of faith, and I feel like you have taken it or are definitely in the process of taking it. Your obstacle here, though, is they're the King of Wands, but it's on the back side. And this one in this deck, it talks about dealing with problems or something that you thought was already over with, like you already handled it, but it like something came back from it. So there may be something that you thought you had finished, you had done, but it's kind of come back on the radar. Your advice is the Three of Cups, and this side of the Three of Cups just really talks about keep showing gratitude for what you have. With this card showing up and all of these other cards, I do feel like you have been kind of on the gratitude train, meaning, you know, you are really appreciating the things that bring you joy and giving thanks to it, you know, giving thanks for them. And so just keep doing that, because that's what's attracting the good stuff in your life. And you have the Nine of Cups here as the outcome. So your wishes do, you know, your hard work is paying off. Your wishes are coming true. You definitely are going to be feeling successful, you know, realizing your goals and your dreams. Because you put the hard work in. You didn't ignore things, you know, you didn't just sit by, even if it was a hard time. You didn't play victim. You know, you've worked for where you are. And so it's time, you know, you're seeing you're reaping the benefits of that hard work. All right. So let's clarify these real quick. But this is looking great, Sagittarius. So lots of work being done. And lots of, I mean, you're just really, really, I feel like there's been some big things going on in the past and life lessons that you had to learn and kind of overcome types of things. And you did it. So now, like, you're kind of back at the beginning, but you have all of this knowledge and wisdom and, you know, just clarity going forward. So you're able to take this new leap of faith. So let's clarify. Why is the Fool here as the advice? Whoa, hello. So we have the Hierophant reversed. So what I feel from here is you're taking a new leap of faith, and you might not be focused on traditional ways of thinking. Like, you're thinking outside of the box is really what I'm seeing with this. You're taking this new leap of faith, and you're open to anything. You're not, you know, confining yourself to what tradition, you know, what the norm is for whatever situation you're dealing with. Which is definitely going to really help your wishes come in, because you're open to however they come in. You haven't put them in the box. You're not over planning this. You're just going with it, and you know it's coming to you. All right, why is the King of Wands here? So there is something from the past coming back, something that was very, you know, it broke your heart, because here's the heartbreak. It could have been someone who cheated on you. And either way, it's some kind of betrayal and heartbreak, and you're either worried that it's coming back, or they're coming back, or, you know, they are, you know, they're trying to sneak their way back. And so just trying to get in the way. And what I just heard is like, this person screwed up. This isn't you, okay? I'm talking about whoever hurt you. I mean, this is you, this is not them, okay? You're the King of Wands. I'm definitely feeling this is your energy, and you're just kind of worried you know, this past thing is coming back, but you're still the King of Wands, so you're going to be able to handle it. But their energy that I'm feeling from this is that you are emitting this energy. You're emitting, you know, all of these great major arcanas you have up here, and even, you know, this Three of Cups, you're emitting gratitude, you're emitting new beginnings, you're emitting the Star. They see this and they're like, I feel like they're feeling like they messed up, or the situation messed up, and they're kind of like having second thoughts. Well, did I make a big mistake here? So even though I do feel like this might be kind of coming back, I don't feel like it's going to have much of an effect on you. All right, why is the Three of Cups here as the advice? Sorry, I'm fighting allergies, and they're the worst in the morning, so. Three of Wands in the reverse, and Three of Cups. What I see here is just keep looking forward. Just keep giving gratitude for what you have. Don't wait on any of this. Don't even pay it any attention. Don't look backwards, okay? Move forward, not backwards. And I feel like that's what you feel anyways. So, you know, I feel like this is what you're going to do anyways. Like, even if you do look back and this comes in, you're going to be like, you know, this is my energy now. I don't want to move backwards because I am in such an amazing place right now. I just don't see, you know, you might look back at it for a moment because it's being kind of brought in your face, but you're not waiting on this. You're not waiting on this to return, and I don't feel like you're going to really give it any power over you. You're just going to keep moving forward. That's the advice anyways. But just from your other cards here, I feel like you know that. Nine of Cups. Why is the Nine of Cups here as the potential outcome for Sagittarius? Please and thank you. Why is the Nine of Cups here as the potential outcome? Probably saying they don't need to. So I feel like the change is going to slow down a little bit. Okay, I feel like things have been changing at a pretty rapid pace. The energy is gaining momentum. I feel like it has been. So I feel like towards the like once you start, your wishes start coming in, I do feel like maybe the change doesn't. Like, the changes slow down. Not that they're not coming type of thing. I also kind of do think that this can present a hiccup in the momentum you're creating. Just depending on how much power you give it. And I don't... that's why I'm just saying I don't feel... Because when I'm looking at these cards, what I see here... Really what I see here... You looking forward and giving gratitude turns your Three Cups into Nine of Cups. Your wish is coming true. You know, you looking backward at this situation, it stops any progress forward. Like, it really slows down and gets in the way of your wishes coming true. So the longer you spend giving this any attention is going to slow down your wishes coming in. So give this, you know, it's up to you, and you know how much you need to give it, but I do feel like when you're concentrating on this, it's going to slow down your progress just from these cards, which don't normally read them in the weird way I read them today, but that's what I'm feeling here. All right, so let's get into your love reading. I do feel like this week has great things for you. Definitely, you know, especially when with a star coming out as your overall energy and like where you're at, that's an amazing place to be. So let's pull some cards for my Sagittarius for love. What's happening with Sagittarius in love for April 30th through May 7th? Please and thank you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So I feel like this is going back to the otter card in your oracle cards. You are never alone. And like I said, I didn't feel like it was so much as advice as it was you realizing that you're not alone. You do have a support system. Also, the Three of Cups does talk about friends. Let me see if I can find it real quick. The Three of Cups, but when it's on this side, it's more of like, you know, gratitude type of thing. But when it's this side, I definitely see the friends. That's why I didn't mention spending time with your friends. But here in your love life, definitely let your friends help you. So friendship has kind of come up in all three of your readings so far. Well, spreads. So definitely, I feel like you do have some friends right now that are playing a big part in your life. And they don't have to be friends that can be family. Just someone that you found, you know, that you like, wow, this person really is there for me. All right, so let's pull some cards for love for Sagittarius. These cards are so stuck together. All right. So 3 for the recent past. For some of you, I feel like there was a divorce or a breakup recently. With the Hierophant being here, I definitely am feeling, and the Tower next to it, I do feel like it may have been a divorce. You know, it was like, but I feel like the Four of Cups came out before the Hierophant and the Tower. So here I'm really feeling like you were kind of done with the situation. Somebody was done. It could have been a water sign you were dealing with. Someone was done with the situation emotionally before the actual steps were taking to either a breakup or a divorce. So you could have been, I mean, you could have been dealing with a Taurus, but I'm really just feeling like it was, and if it wasn't a marriage, like a divorce, I do feel like you were still with this person for a long time. You probably even lived with them. Current energy, the moon. The moon's been coming up a lot lately. The star in reverse. Look at all of... There's been lots of major arcanas coming out, not just for y'all, but I do feel like you do have the most. So the star came out again in your current energy, but it is reversed. So I feel like, generally speaking, you are on the star level with it being upright. However, there's still some things maybe that you don't know. For some of, I'm getting two different messages. For some of you, there's some things that you don't know. There's some secrets still that haven't been brought out, or there's, what's the word I'm looking for? My mind just went blank. Anyways, for some of you, there's like an unseen problem or something, like things just aren't very clear about a situation yet, and that's kind of messing with your star power, you know, the clarity, the all of the good things that you're feeling just generally overall. But when it comes to love currently, it's kind of, you know, there's still some other things going on that kind of has you, could be the fact that your obstacle was some kind of heartbreak, kind of like coming it back in. So definitely could be the moon. Something is brought to your attention from the past, or something comes out and it like puts a hiccup in your star energy that you have right now. For others of you, I feel like even though there's not clarity about a situation, you're trusting your intuition and you're moving forward anyways. So whichever side you fall on with those two things, those two stories that I was talking about, I'm still feeling good things because you still have the Magician in the upright. So even though you may not have clarity about a situation or or there's unseen problems or hiccups or delays coming from the past, I'm feeling, just with your kind of general reading, you still have the power to manifest what you want and create what you want, and that is what you are doing. So the near future, Knight of Cups, someone's coming in with a love offer. Could be a water sign, so it could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but you know, you're still moving on. You have the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Cups. Here's the friendship. So really, there may be a love offer coming in, but you're not taking any action on it yet. In fact, you may be kind of talking with your friends about it. I heard, is it time? You know, do you think I should kind of start getting out there? Or maybe even your friends start pushing you out there. Either way, I feel like you are kind of hanging with your friends more than you are a romantic person, but someone's coming in, okay? I'm not even really feeling like it's very fast, especially with this Knight of Wands reversed. This also could be your energy. You know, there's a water sign coming in, you know, the fire sign. You're just kind of like, you know what? I'm not really ready to rush into anything or take any action. In fact, I'm just going to kind of be with my girls or your friends if you're a guy, you know. So I feel like you're leaning more towards your friendships right now than you are a love offer. But this is just for this week. And just because you aren't really taking action on it right now or in the upcoming week, I'm not getting the feeling that this is going away. Like, I'm really just kind of feeling like he or she, doesn't have to be him just because I say he, I'm just saying in the cards, doesn't even, like, I'm really just kind of feeling like he's just kind of like now getting on the scene, okay? And because you're still, like I said, you're friends. I mean, this right here just tells me that you're focused on your friendships. You're focused on the people around you, your support system. I don't feel like you're really looking actively for love, but it's coming in anyways. Very slow. I'm feeling very slow. You don't have any pentacles here to tell me that. I just kind of feel with this energy that it's going to be slow. It's just going to be slow because that's where you are right now. All right, let's pull some advice for you. Just a few cards for advice. What advice do we have for Sagittarius? April 30th through May 7th. Sagittarius, an amazing reading. Amazing, amazing, amazing reading so far. What advice do we have for Sagittarius? I feel like that was one. Ace of Wands, new beginning. And so I do feel like it fell out that way. So I feel like this one's kind of up to you. But the Ace of Wands here, okay, and the Lovers. There is going to be a fiery start for you. It could be with someone else. However, this is you. I'm really just hearing renewal here. Ace of Wands, like you've been reborn. It's almost like the Death card again, you know? Except when I said you had the Death card, I just feel transformation. I almost feel like this is a new you, okay? Because this fire energy is strong. I am definitely feeling the fire energy off of you for this week. So the Lovers, let's see what other advice cards we have here before I really comment on the Lovers. I kind of feel like right now I'm hearing just be open to it. Just be open to a soulmate coming in. Okay, what other advice do we have for Sagittarius? Two of Swords. So there's definitely a situation that you need to make a decision about. You know, kind of just take the blindfold out. I'm also hearing, especially with this, you know, I'm kind of really focused here. And I think it's like really what I'm just hearing, you have to make a final decision and cutting something out of your life. Sorry, I got to sneeze, but it's not coming. Excuse me. Sorry. So really what I'm hearing, seeing with this, that you're going to have to choose. There's going to be a decision that needs to be made with this new beginning. And then we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You need to make a decision. And I feel like it's going to be kind of between something new and something old. Or just putting yourself out there, okay? Just being open to love coming in. That's really, I do hear when I see the Lovers, be open, but you may have to make a choice between two love interests, or you may need to make a decision. Really, with your other cards and your other spreads, I'm feeling you just need to make sure that you cut the past out. And we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So in the reverse, she can be very fiery, aggressive, you know, from, you know, the fine line, especially being a fire sign. I'm sure you're very familiar with that fine line between being confident, self-assured, feisty, in a good way type of thing, to being overpowering, controlling, you know, arrogant. You know the fine line. So don't cross that line. There's no need to be petty. There's no need to be mean when making this decision. Just, you know, keep your fire energy in check, okay? Keep it on the up and up side and not the abrasive side that can come from the, you know, the fiery personality. All right, Sagittarius, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a fantastic reading, so I hope your week is as beautiful as your reading was, and I will see you next Tuesday.